busy. I was like, I almost started pitching in on your hair and makeup. I was like, girls, what can I do? I'm like, hand me a brush.
Did you see that?
You were busy. That was crazy.
Let me
busy
tell
that
you,
day.
I still have marks on the back of my heels from running in the shoes that I had on to try and make it in the doors before NFL Honors started.
That is so funny. That is really intense. Meanwhile, I was like,
dumb.
I was like breezing it. Yeah, I felt bad because you had so much going on that day, and I was like, what's going on, y'all?
My favorite was when you hit everybody in the audience with, if everyone can stay seated so Kylie can get out of here faster. Like I was trying to make a fucking connecting flight.
Well, let me say something about that, by the way. People are abusing that. I was on a flight recently. We were delayed. We landed, and they said, hey, if you're connecting to here, please let those people off first. And I'm happy to do it. I stay seated. And then I start to see people rushing past me. I know damn well you're not going to Birmingham. Don't play with me.
I know damn well this is your final destination.
You have arrived at home. And I'm livid because I'm like, I'm doing my part. I'm being in community with all the people trying to make it to Birmingham. God bless their souls. And then I'm seeing non-Birmingham travelers rush past me. Really, really upsetting stuff.
I mean, people should act right. It's the way of the world right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to have a movie-like summer, and we're going to get back to treating people nicely.
We're going to get back to behaving in a way that if every single other person behaved the exact same way, that the world would work out. That's how we're going to get back to behaving. No more cheating on the connecting flight business. But yeah, what were we actually talking about? Bingo was so much fun.
Now, before the actual bingo show, I would like to say we met in the green room. I still can't get over, first of all, that was our first time meeting. It didn't feel like it was our first time meeting in person. The one note that I have here to ask you about that I would just like to share with the world, the rotisserie chicken.
I knew where this was going.
Because it fascinated me.
Yeah. Go ahead. What's your question?
What are the benefits of a rotisserie chicken? I already asked this, but I would like you to share with the people.
Yeah. So this is a funny thing. There are 2 rotisserie chickens on my rider. Okay. Usually this is because I'm arriving to a theater from an airport, about to do a show, need to put a little something in the tum. The rotisserie chicken, this is a trick that a lot of people do this actually. I've learned. It's a trick that I stole from Stavros. The rotisserie chicken is perfect because it's filling, it's protein, it doesn't upset your stomach, and it's something to eat really quick before the show. And yes, you walked into our shared green room and I was taking down half a rotisserie chicken. Just going to town on half a rotisserie chicken. No delicate way to do it.
Now, speaking of riders.
Yeah.
We do a segment on here called Coach Me Up.
Yeah.
I do not have a rider. Oh. Whenever events request a rider from me, I always just say, if I could have some water, that'd be great. Our whole team jokes around that one of these times they're going to put something on my rider and not tell me what it is. And then I'm going to show up and someone's going to be like, we got you this potpourri that we shipped in from Italy and it was only available there. And I'm going to be like, the fuck is with the potpourri?
Why'd you do that? Yeah.
One of these days they're going to surprise me, but I feel like if I were to put some random shit on there, I could use some advice on that. So if you were going to coach me up about what to put on my rider, besides 2 rotisserie chickens, what would you put on there?
So anything packable, anything you can take with you, especially if you're traveling, because this is good stuff to put in your bag for the flight. Great. So like on my rider, it's like fig bars, chomps. This is not packable, but I always have black bean corn salsa and a hint of lime tortillas.
It's not practical, but it's delicious.
It's delicious. And actually, I was in a green room yesterday, and the guy came in. He was like, "Oh, did the chips not make it? We got you chips and salsa." And what's embarrassing is I had already asked my assistant to put them in her bag and take them back to my house. So we go, no, they made it. Don't worry about that.
No, we dropped them on the floor.
Don't worry about it. We got what we needed. But yeah, I think, okay, anything packable, anything you can travel with, take to the airport, something fun that delights you. Like I will say, I don't drink Dr. Pepper so much these days. I used to really go crazy on the stuff, but I keep Dr. Pepper on the rider. Not every time they do it, but that every once in a while I'll walk into a green room and there will be the crispest, I'm going to cry, coldest Dr. Pepper you've ever seen in your life? Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Gets you a little emotional. Hits you right in the feels. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just after a long day when you're kind of having like a stressful week.
Hit it.
To crack open a Dr. Pepper, especially like a tall boy. You ever seen the tall boys?
Oh, I've seen them.
Woo! It's special.
That nice little psst, and you're like,
is there something that does that for you? Is there something at all in the world that does that for you?
I'm gonna have to think about it, honestly. I feel like I answer the call whenever I get that feeling.
Yeah.
In a way that like I don't ever deprive myself of things.
Well, that's a beautiful way to live.
Thanks. I like to do things in moderation. That way I can make the excuse of having a donut 3 mornings in a row because the feeling struck me.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe it's a donut.
3 mornings. I do love a donut.
Maybe it's a donut.
I love a butter pecan iced coffee, but I like my butter pecan iced coffee in the morning.
Kylie, do you know what yours could be? Every town has a great legendary donut spot. You should start telling, your rider should be like 3 donuts from the best donut shop in town.
Perfect. Done.
That's incredible.
Do you know what I should then add to the list?
Tell me.
Ziploc baggies.
Yes, exactly. So now you're thinking. That's exactly correct. Just say I need Ziploc bags and 3 of the best donuts in town.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You don't have to eat the whole thing. You can just take a bite of the donut.
Add it to the rider.
Yeah! Oh, I'm so glad we got to the bottom of that.
I cannot wait until the next time I hit a green room and there's a fucking rotisserie chicken and 3 donuts.
Hello? This life is supposed to be fun.
When you come to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
How do you feel about cake donuts?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. My husband is vehemently against them. And then when I get Federal donuts, he eats them anyway. It's the craziest phenomenon. I'm like, whatever. As long as you're eating them with me, I actually don't give a shit what you said 5 minutes ago.
Because, by the way, is there any bigger betrayal in the world than when you go for a sweet treat and your partner won't do it with you?
I need you to co-sign that decision so hard. I need you to co-sign it so that I'm not alone. There's no worse feeling than feeling alone. I firmly believe that, and that applies.
Sorry. That about donuts is killing me, and also I agree. There's no worse feeling in the world than feeling alone. Eat this donut with me.
Eat the fucking donut.
Yeah.
Their Federal Donuts has like fancy flavors, and we get a half a dozen, which is all the fancy flavors, and you leave a butter knife in the box all day long so that you can do drive-bys, and you just try a new donut every time you walk by. By the end of the day, have you eaten probably 3 full donuts? Yeah, but that's yesterday's problem. That's not a problem for me.
That's yesterday's problem, and can I also just remind everyone that tomorrow is not promised, that today is all we have. Sorry, I had 3 donuts today. Whoa, that's crazy, but what if I don't get tomorrow?
Moderation. Exactly.
Hello.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm putting donuts on the rider and a rotisserie chicken because the rotisserie chicken was so fascinating to me. It wasn't even funny. Now, last time you were on, we talked a little bit about stand-up and Philadelphia crowds. You told the story of how your friend's dad encouraged you to get some ass after the show. Is that still your fondest Philly memory?
Yeah, I haven't gotten one since then yet. I guess my upcoming Philly trip will be my first time back in a minute. I don't know if I told you this or not, but it wasn't that show. It was a different time that I stopped in Philly. My friend Annie and I were on tour together. She is a musician, and her band was doing half the show, and I was doing half the show. We were kind of a small tour we put together just to fuck around. We stopped in Philly. We played the Fillmore. Mm-hmm. And after the show, we went to some dive bar and did karaoke into the wee hours of the morning with like a group of girls from a bachelorette party and like 5 male nurses and some random other people from Philly. It seemed like all like local people. Some of the girls were visiting, but most of them were from there. And I had the time of my life. And when I tell you, one of my most fun karaoke memories is from that night in Philly because I look, I've got a couple different karaoke songs that I'll pull out every once in a while, but I read the room that night and I said, what needs to happen in this room tonight is Man, I Feel Like a Woman by Shania Twain. And Kylie, the girls, the bachelorette party's on stage with me. We're tearing it up. It's just like the most random crowd of my friends that I'm on tour with, and then this like little menagerie of like Philly locals. tearing up, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, ripping the roof off the place. It was magic.
Yes, of course it was.
That's Philly to me.
See, that's when people get Philadelphia and they can look at that moment and be like, this is it. Those are the people I want in my life, because you get it.
Maybe it was in Fishtown. It was like, it was really fun. We had so much fun.
I'll have to figure, we'll have to get to the bottom of that. I'm going to have to ask my husband. He's more of a karaoke. He's frequented karaoke bars. I would say, honestly, before we met, he used a karaoke bar, I think, more than he would like to admit.
Yeah. Well,
but it's where the wind took him.
I do have one hot take about karaoke, which is that, look, Friends in Low Places, I love Garth. It's enough with Friends in Low Places. Guys, no one loves the man in the song more than I do. I love Garth Brooks to death. There's a moment in the Garth Brooks documentary where he starts crying thinking about the concept of shaking another man's hand. Okay? I would die for Garth Brooks. I'm true to it, not new to it. It's enough with the Friends in Low Places.
That's fair. That's very fair. I'm trying to think of what my husband's is. I've actually never sung karaoke.
Kylie, are you so serious?
I'm nearly certain I'm not lying to you.
Oh my gosh. What do you think your song would be?
That's a great question. I have no fucking clue. My husband has a go-to. Queen Emma, can you text intern Brandon and find out what the song is?
The Heart's a killer choice.
It is.
Totally
and he hits it with the every now and then I fall apart, and it's like, and it's he's so good at it.
I can feel it.
I mean, it brings the vibes way up. He's gonna have to hit that this summer to bring it moving.
Dude.
Yeah.
Do you know what by the way, we need to bring back songs where people are pathetically in love. It's not really happening much anymore.
It's not.
I was re-exploring I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston, and it's first of all, it's like, girl, stand up, but second of all, it's a beautiful song. We don't do that anymore. I
will say, if I were to go with a song that I go with in the car, like I really go hard on,
yeah,
I do love a Keisha Cole.
Wow.
I don't know if it would be a crowd favorite.
Doesn't matter.
I would have to feel the vibes.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it hits so hard.
Sometimes at karaoke, it's about you.
Oh, perfect.
From time to time. There are times I've done songs
that were... No wonder I
haven't
karaoke. I'm trying to blend into the wall in the back. Like, no, I'm good.
Sometimes at karaoke, it's about you. And sometimes you have to just look at the room and go, regardless of, like, I've been in karaoke rooms where what the room wanted was a musical theater number. Y'all are going to get This Lucky by Britney Spears and enjoy it. That's what I can give to you tonight.
Eat up.
Yeah. Hope you're hungry, because it's not going to be Wicked from me. God. It's going to be Lucky.
Every parent knows that kids going to school means one thing: germs. And when you have multiple kids, well, that means, everyone's sick all the time. We just had a very stressful few weeks, to say the least. Luckily, the CVS Health app is a single place to handle all your healthcare needs. You can order things like tissues or Tylenol or hand sanitizer or hand soap or wipes to make sure you can clean off all the surfaces. Or a piece of candy to reward yourself for getting through it. You know what I mean? The CVS Health app makes the whole healthcare experience simpler and more convenient, especially for parents and caregivers. It helps me refill, track, and manage prescriptions at any time. I can check my prescription status on the go, and CVS will tell me the moment my prescription is ready, so I don't have to waste any time. And if you can't pick it up in person, you can choose same-day delivery. Plus, you can quickly find care from qualified providers. All you have to do is schedule Minute Clinic appointments for vaccines, the flu, and more. Go to cvs.com/app to learn more and download the app today. If you're a real one, you know I was very hesitant to start minivan life, but it's been over a year now, and I can confidently say that I've almost kind of fully embraced it. And that's thanks to our Toyota Sienna. From field hockey practices to road trips to the shore, we take our Sienna everywhere. The best part has been able to literally fit our entire 6-person family in this car, and all of the things that go along with it. Strollers, wagons, extra clothes, diapers, wipes, dogs, plural. Plus, I love hearing the ridiculous conversations my kids love to have in the car. When we know that we're going on a long trip, we get to flip the TV down and they get to watch a movie on the way to the beach. It's crazy though, because the TV only works for long rides. Also, when they get to do things independently, like press the button to open and close the door, they feel like independent little women. And I love that for them. So if you're looking for not only a great car to get you from point A to point B, but with enough space that can literally fit everyone into it, I highly recommend the Toyota Sienna and going for a test drive at your local Toyota dealership. You can learn more at toyota.com/Sienna. And remember, it's not the places we go, but the people we go with that matter. Now, can I ask you some stand-up questions I'm thinking about? Because I think about this a lot. Has a fan ever given you something after a show, and what was the weirdest or most obscure thing?
Fans have certainly given me things after show. I don't do meet and greets, so I don't meet as many of the fans in like an official like gift giving capacity. But people have definitely given me stuff after shows. I'm trying to think. The coolest thing that anyone ever gives me after a show is a joint in a place where marijuana is not legal. That's like nice. What I need. Kind. That's what's needed.
Very kind.
Because I can't go get one. That's always helpful. Of course, I'm scared to smoke it, but I always do. And what else has been given to me? Someone baked me cookies, which was really sweet. I did not eat them because I was a little scared.
I was gonna say, I can honestly say, and I've said enough that I'm a germaphobe that I think people will take that as a sufficient explanation, but I would not eat cookies that were baked for me. If I don't know you and I didn't ask for them, I'm not eating those cookies.
Scary to me, a little scary to me, perfect stranger. No, I'm sure they were perfectly. I don't think there was anything nefarious going on. I'm just like, I'm not in your kitchen. I don't know what your house is like. I'm a little weird about eating food that other people, not even just like in a fan situation, just like if I go to like a potluck, I'm like, I want to know who made what, and I want to know how I know them.
Do you have cats? Are they on your counter?
Exactly correct. You know? That's my fear.
I just want to know.
That's my big fear.
Mm-hmm. Have fans ever actually heckled you? Or do people have common decency these days? I feel like I know the answer to this question.
I don't know that people have common decency. I've had a really charmed experience. I was nobody knew who I was. I was doing shows for like strangers and so all the things that came with that. And then I had a big internet moment and then COVID, and then I came out and was playing much bigger rooms, and it was all like lovely, dedicated fans who love my stuff. So I really missed that part that a lot of comics go through where they're like going to Muncie and playing for like mean drunk strangers or whatever. I'm sure the people in Muncie are lovely, but just going to these random places and like begging for laughs. But heckled, I will say the craziest thing that came to mind when you asked that was I had a show at this venue in LA called the Bourbon Room, like 3 or 4 tours ago, and I was running my hour, and I want to say like maybe I was bringing up the opener. I had 2 openers, and I was bringing up the opener, and this woman came on stage. Woman that I do not know came on stage. I think drunk, but also on some other stuff as well. And she starts like, she goes, "Who are you? Who are you?" And I was like, "I'm Caleb. This is my show. You need to go sit down." And she was like, "No, I want to know who you are. You seem so nice." And I was like, "I am really nice. I really don't want you to get thrown out of the show. Will you please go sit in your seat?" And she goes, Okay. So she walks over to a seat that is not hers near the stage and sits down. And so I'm like a little thrown off, and I'm like, great. Didn't have to throw her out. I continue. And then she comes back up and starts wrestling the mic out of my hand. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, where is the security? Like, I'm like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, because I'm like, you guys should be paying attention to this and doing something. So I'm like, hey, guys, security, you got to get up here. This is like too much. I was like, ma'am, you got to go. I'm sorry. That's enough. You got to leave the show. And she starts screaming, and she's like, pointing to the audience, they don't want you to kick me out of here. And the audience all starts going, yeah, yes, we do. And she goes, they don't want me to leave. And they're like, yes, we do. So then as she's getting dragged out, she's like, yeah, she's being really funny. She's like, I just want to say, everyone have an incredible night. Thank you for listening to me. And I'm like, they did not have a choice. And I will try to find them after we get off here and send them to you guys. Maybe you can put one on screen and like blur her face, because I don't want to, I'm sure she was going through something. But there are really funny pictures that the photographer took of like her one hand on the microphone and me like it's really funny. And I feel bad. I'm sure I asked the staff, like they did make her leave the venue, and I asked them to like go check on her, because I'm also like, she very clearly was like in a state of some kind.
Right.
So I hope she's okay. But holy shit, have you gotten fan gifts?
No.
No fan gifts.
I get a lot of bracelets.
Oh, of course, that's really cute.
It's adorable.
I don't know if I told that. I don't know if I said this on the last recording I was on here, so sorry if I did, but have I told you about the bracelet I got at the Kansas City Eras Tour? Did I tell you this?
Wait, maybe.
I was exchanging bracelets with girls at the Kansas City Eras Tour, girls of all ages. I love girls. And
Yes.
I'm like happy to exchange bracelets with them. I was so excited because also my friend's band was opening in Kansas City, Muna, and I was so excited to see them and to see Taylor and do the whole thing. And I was exchanging bracelets, and this one girl, Kylie, I'm not kidding. It sounds like I made this up for a joke. This one girl, she was so cute. She was wearing like a tutu, and she was like in very much like all purple, and it's very much like just so cute and excited. She must have been like 8, and she was like, "Do you want to trade bracelets with me?" I had a bunch of them, and I was like, "Of course I do." And we trade bracelets. She gives me 2 bracelets. Okay, one said "fat bitch." Not kidding. Don't know how she got it. Don't know how she got it. She gave me a bracelet that said "fat bitch," and then the other one said "gay guy." Where did she get these? It was the funniest thing I have ever experienced in my life. She handed them to me, and I went, "Oh." Thank you. I had to stop doing bracelets for a little bit because I was like, what are you talking about? Nailed it, first of all. Second of all, where did you get them? I couldn't believe it. I don't think she knew. Maybe
What she was giving?
I don't know if she knew. She did not seem like it. It was not like, there was no like smirk on her face. Like she was being very cute and sweet. I think she just didn't know. And they were different. Like one was like red and black. So it was like that era. And then
They didn't look like they came from the same collection.
No. And I think they were things that she was trading. And I really, truly, I think about it every day of my life since then. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Someone, I do love when people nail them. What was one of them said? I mean, I have gotten more than one that either says fuck off or fuck you.
Yeah.
I support that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of profanity. And I love that.
I love the profanity ones. I completely adore them.
Now I want to make sure that we get to these movies because that feels like very important. I need to pick your brain about this.
Yes.
I've been excited to talk to you about 2 new movies you have coming out. One comes out tomorrow. It is called Pizza Movie. It comes out April 3rd on Hulu. What should the real ones know about Pizza Movie?
Pizza Movie is so fun. It was written and directed by these guys, Nick and Brian, that I am friends with and a huge fan of. And I heard that they had a movie, and I was like, I would just love to come do anything in it. It's so silly. It's me and Gaten Matarazzo and Sean Giambroni, hello, and Jack Martin. There's so many funny people in it. Sarah Squirm is in it. But yeah, it's really it's a stoner movie. I think if you are somebody who gets stoned, get a couple of your friends together, get stoned, watch it on the couch, order pizza. And if you're not, watch it anyway. It's really it's like just silly, dumb fun. It's like the kind of comedy that I feel like we're missing right now. And yeah, it's such a good time. I really like the movie, and we just premiered it at South by. And
in the cozy spirit of Easter, the Kelce family's podcast felt more vibrant than ever with Kylie Kelce and Taylor Swift joining in high spirits. From the very beginning, their warmth and laughter made it feel less like a recording and more like a relaxed family gathering in a living room. The conversation quickly turned to a familiar favorite, Travis Kelce, someone they both adore in their own ways. Kylie kicked things off with a playful remark, joking that she felt like she had joined a Travis fan club alongside Taylor. That drew an easy laugh from Taylor, who admitted she's always been struck by Travis's infectious positivity, especially during family moments. She shared a story from Easter morning, recalling how Travis woke up early to organize a festive egg hunt, carefully decorating the garden with little surprises. Kylie nodded, saying that's just who he is, always going the extra mile to make moments special and fun for everyone. Taylor went on to describe her first time seeing him in full, family activity mode, laughing as she remembered how he rallied everyone to join in, calling out to Jason Kelce and turning the whole thing into a lively, joyful scene. Kylie chimed in, saying she's used to that side of Travis but still finds it entertaining every time. They both agreed that Travis has a rare gift for transforming ordinary moments into unforgettable memories. Later in the conversation, Kylie mentioned how thoughtful he is, always checking in on family even during busy days and making sure everyone feels included, especially the kids during holidays. Taylor smiled and added that he's just as caring with her, often sending simple but heartfelt morning messages. Kylie teased that it all proves Travis is truly a family man, and Taylor responded with a warm, knowing smile. The mood stayed light as they swapped funny stories, including one where Travis attempted to bake an Easter cake, only to leave the kitchen covered in flour. Taylor couldn't help but laugh at the memory, adding to the cheerful, easygoing vibe of the conversation.